Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm looking at some more new Blu-ray, 4K and DVD releases coming out this week beginning January the 16th, 2023. Yes, we're still in 2023. And, well, the first one, clearly the biggest one of the week, Black Adam. Although not quite as big in terms of the box office because I can't remember how much it cost to make, but they definitely wanted a big return on their money, and they didn't get it. And I did go to see it, and it was pretty abysmal. One thing that it could have been okay. I mean, I knew nothing about the character beforehand, in terms of the lore, that kind of thing. I never know with these films, but they just didn't put any jokes in it. Maybe one or two. This kind of film, you'd want loads of jokes all the way through. I could see they sort of tried to throw some humour in somewhere, but no, they pretty much failed. There's a woman in it called Sarah Shahi, who was the. They do show some characters here, but it just seems to be showing up some all sort of the superhero types. Sarah Shahi, who's not there, she was quite cute. But anyway, it was pretty abysmal, and then it came to an end, and thankfully it ended. And why he was called Tech Adam or something, and then became Black Adam, God alone knows. I don't know why it's Black Adam if it's not because he's black. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. But yeah, it's just they had like a mid-credit scene where what's his name, Henry Cavill turns up as Superman, and he and Black Adam are then going to go off and do something or other in the sequel. Well, it didn't take enough money to even warrant a sequel, so it's never going to happen. And Henry Cavill has announced he's no longer doing Superman, so that's the end of that anyway. What else we got? Emily the Criminal. I've not seen this. Is it any good? Let me know in the comments below. It's got Aubrey Plaza. She's usually pretty good. I've not seen her in a few things for a while. A few years ago I saw Ingrid Goes West. That was 2017, the end of 2017. Can you believe that? So it's like just over 5 years ago. Quite some time ago. She's in Dirty Grandpa as well, which is alright, worth a watch. But I don't know what this is like. But yeah, if you know, let me know in the comments below. Halloween Ends. Yeah. You see, this is why you don't believe a lot of reviewers. NME goes out on a high. Come off it. This is like all these reviewers who say, oh, the TV series of The Last of Us. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Absolutely. Oh, Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal are amazing. And all the fanboys suck it up. I love the games, but the TV series is pretty poor by comparison. And then you got these reviewers goes out on a high. Well, no, it was just sort of all three films just kind of meandered along to a sort of meandering finish. And they'll bring it back eventually anyway, so hey ho. But if you really want more pain, then while the first one's out, well, they're individually out on 4K. You can get a Blu-ray or DVD box set of all three films. So if you really want to, a film called Hatching. Absolutely no idea what that's about. It's just got some description. 12-year-old gymnast Tinya is desperate to please her image-obsessed mother, whose popular blog, Lovely Everyday Life, presents her family's idyllic existence as manicured suburban perfection. One day after finding a wounded bird in the woods, Tinya brings its strange egg home. Sorry, I couldn't read that properly. Nestles it in a bed and nurtures it until it hatches. The creature that emerges becomes her closest friend and a living nightmare, plunging her beneath the impeccable veneer of a family and into the twisted reality that her mother refuses to see. A new horror film. Oh, could be alright then. So, yeah, maybe check that out. It's going to be better compared to some of the stuff in this. Irreversible. This will be a film that's come out some years ago, which I've never seen before, but they sort of bring out classic films on Blu-ray. This is from Indicator. I don't even think I've heard of them before. Anyway, it's one of these special edition things. Oh, it's a 2002 film. Gaspar Noé, he always makes some weird shit, I tell you that. There's a film called Love, which he put in 3D, and it was abysmal, and it had sex in it. Yeah, how can you have a sex film that's abysmal? But anyway, so yeah, is it a classic film? Or here we are, 2002 original theatrical cut and 2020 straight cut. So, is it okay? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Music Within. I know this is a film from 2007. That's all I do know. Other than it's got Ron Livingston, Melissa George, and Michael Sheen and Rebecca De Mornay. So it's got a decent cast. What is this? Do you see what it's about? That's absolutely no help whatsoever, is it? Oh well. If you got any thoughts, let me know. Release the Spice Collection. About every week there's a big collection of anime nonsense. So it always comes out in a big Blu-ray box set, and this one runs for 5 hours. So 5 hours for 30 quid. Sounds a pretty good deal, actually. Then we're on to Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin Deluxe Edition. It seems like every other week as well. There's a new Jackie Chan special edition film. Hey-ho. Not my kind of thing, but maybe it's yours. And now you can get it in a special edition. Released in 1978, the Madcap Mayhem was a surefire sign to audiences that young star Jackie Chan was soon to become even more famous than the man who paved the way for the modern martial arts genre, Mr. Bruce Lee, and so on and so on. So, if that's your bag, excuse me, a sip of water, then there you go, 25 quid. Sneaky Pete Season 3. I haven't seen Season 1 or 2, so I can't comment. Giovanni Ribisi, he's usually pretty good, so I think he was in Boiler Room. Was it Boiler Room? Quite some years ago. That was a good film anyway. But that's 23 quid, and you get the whole season, 7 hours, 30 minutes. That sounds like a good deal anyway. Sort of Season 2, absolutely no idea about this whatsoever. You can let me know if it's any good in the comments below. But it must be doing pretty well to actually get a Blu-ray release. Most TV series get a DVD release at least, but Blu-ray is pretty rare unless it's absolutely amazing. Who's released that one then? That's released by Dazzler Media. I thought the big D was like some sort of DC thing, but no, certainly not DC Comics, is it? The Fighting Kentuckian. Well, that's certainly not a new film because it's John Wayne. He passed away some years ago. Yeah, I bet it's a Western film. There's usually plenty of Westerns. Did he ever do anything else other than Westerns? I don't know. But there you go. It's another Western from John Wayne. Yeah. Yeah, again, an old classic film coming out on Blu-ray. And then Vengeance. Boyd Holbrook, I know he was in Logan, but no idea about the film at all. You know, let me know in the thought. Or if you got any thoughts, let me know in the comments below. The directorial debut from writer and star B.J. Novak. It's a darkly comic thriller about Ben Manolovitz, a journalist and podcaster who travels from New York City to West Texas to investigate the death of a girl he was hooking up with. Well, it's also got he also wrote and directed or starred in whatever, the Mindy Project. I think that's the thing from Mindy Kaling. I could be wrong. Mindy Kaling, who came up with the new Velma series, which I've not seen the series. I saw the trailer and made a video about that. It looked pretty woke and pretty rubbish. And Villa Rides. Again, classic films coming out on Blu-ray. Yul Brynner, Robert Mitchum and Charles Bronson. What else do you want? And that runs for... How long was that film? 2 hours 5 minutes. That's not a bad going there. It's not like 3 hours like a lot of films these days. And I think we're back to square one. So, those are the new releases for this week. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends. Windy Pops. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell for all the notifications. And cue Windy Pops. Cue Genesis.